Nature is not a place to visit, it is our home. Nature is all that we see. Animals, insects, disappearing into their surroundings, using camouflage, deception, and lures. Nature is all that we hear. The call of the eagle, the whisper of the waves, the roar of thunder, the chirping of crickets, the incredible beauty of nature, the fragile and important connection between animal life and their environment. All of this is the wild world. The Amazon spreads across 9 countries and 5 million square kilometers. It is the largest rainforest in the world and one of the most biodiverse places on the planet, teeming with life, including many species still unknown to science. This episode will explore some of the Amazon's most iconic inhabitants: the giant anaconda, the gentle sloth, the cold-blooded caiman, the fearsome tarantula, and the mysterious Amazon River dolphin. In a legendary place, no creature captures the human imagination like the anaconda. With a firm grip on the swamps, marshes, and winding streams that make up the Amazon wetlands, the anaconda family consists of 5 species, including the world's largest snake. Although the enormous size of the green anaconda has always been the subject of wild speculation, what is certain is that all anaconda species are perfectly adapted to the rainforest's river systems. They move relatively slowly and clumsily on land, but anacondas use the murky river systems to move with ease and hunt with terrifying efficiency. But that's not all. The entire rainforest ecosystem depends on its river systems, and here the waters grant the anaconda control. Eyes and nostrils located high on its head allow it to remain almost completely submerged. An anaconda will eat anything it can overpower, and for such a large snake, few creatures in the Amazon are safe. Like all reptiles, anacondas are cold-blooded, deriving their body heat from their surroundings. The average annual temperature of the Amazon rainforest is 27 degrees Celsius, making it paradise for these large snakes. Beneath the dense canopy of the Amazon, night falls quickly, but the anaconda is adapted to hunt without light. Special sensory organs around its lips detect heat from bodies. Its flickering forked tongue picks up chemical signals from the air, and its sensitive skin detects sounds and vibrations on land and underwater. Gripping its prey with hundreds of razor-sharp teeth, it is not the anaconda's bite that proves fatal. A non-venomous snake, the anaconda uses its long, muscular body to coil around its prey in the forest and slowly constrict them. Meals are swallowed whole as the lower jaw unhinges. The snake can open its mouth so wide it can swallow prey much larger than its head. As an apex predator of the Amazon, the greatest threat to the deadly anaconda is humans. Prized for their legend as much as their beautiful skin, the shy and elusive nature of these snakes has helped them evade danger, allowing the legend to continue to grow. From the water to the trees, the Amazon rainforest is a densely interwoven ecosystem. And one humble creature is a true embodiment of this. The sloth is the most common tree-dwelling mammal in South America. They are also the least noticed. Hidden in the tropical canopy, sloths have a particular fondness for the cecropia tree. Sloths blend into the jungle so much that their fur becomes a miniature ecosystem. The sloth's body is covered in a thick coat of fur, home to many species of animals and plants. With almost daily rainfall and the high humidity of the Amazon, the sloth provides a hairy habitat for moths, beetles, mites, and a special form of algae. Adapted to the humidity, this microorganism is found only on sloths and has evolved with them, passed down to offspring as they cling to their mother's fur. Although the algae help camouflage the sloth, this symbiotic relationship, the sloth's main food is leaves, a food source that is not only difficult to digest, but also provides little energy. By cultivating and eating their own algae gardens, sloths can supplement their nutrient-poor diet. Lacking the ability for a quick escape, sloths depend on luck when faced with the Amazon's many predators, like the jaguar. An expert climber, the jaguar leaves the sloth defenseless, but it is their immobility that is their weapon. Active very little for most of the day. Sloths only move when necessary, hence their name, sloths. Often stay in the same tree for years. When they do move, they are gentle and slow, minimizing disturbance to the foliage and never drawing attention. In this way, slowness becomes an advantage. Their economy of movement helps them avoid the attention of predators. With their gentle style, sloths are masters of the Amazon forest, but their success in the jungle makes them unable to survive outside this specialized habitat. They are the embodiment of the interconnectedness within the rainforest ecosystem. Protecting the Amazon is also protecting the sloth. The Amazon's vast forests, river systems, flooded forests, and swamps have nurtured a diversity of life, including caiman. Members of the order Crocodilia, the caiman is another apex predator of the Amazon rivers, with 6 species, from the tiny dwarf caiman to the giant 5-meter-long black caiman, are present in the Amazon. Once covering much of South America, the Amazon rainforest has existed for over 55 million years. Perfectly adapted to this ancient environment, the lineage of the caiman is even older, and they are considered one of the most perfectly adapted creatures on the planet. Using their long tails and webbed feet to propel them through the water, caiman are excellent swimmers and reign supreme in the Amazon's rivers and lakes. Hunting primarily by sight, their large eyes have vertical pupils, allowing them to see very well at night. An additional transparent eyelid protects and improves vision when the caiman is ambushing prey at the surface of the Amazon's waterways. Their broad diet includes fish, amphibians, insects, and snails, as well as other reptiles and large mammals. For the caiman, the Amazon is a lavish feast. But the Amazon also knows harshness. During the annual dry season, water levels recede and ecosystems, once connected by floodplains and streams, become isolated, reducing the caiman's hunting grounds. But caiman are equipped to endure the dry season, able to fast for months. To conserve energy, they minimize hunting activity. Being cold-blooded, they don't waste energy generating heat, instead drawing it from their surroundings. When times become too harsh, caiman may resort to cannibalism. Climate change is posing a more serious threat. The sex of crocodilians is determined by temperature during egg incubation. When eggs are incubated at around 30 degrees Celsius, the offspring are usually female, but just 4 degrees higher, and the offspring are predominantly male. With global warming, scientists worry about the potential for a surplus of male caiman. Caiman have made a comeback before. Once hunted nearly to extinction for their valuable skin, this led to an imbalance in the Amazon ecosystem. Strict anti-poaching laws and protected areas have turned the caiman into a conservation success story in the Amazon, and their return to the top of the food chain has played a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of the Amazon. Ecosystem. Beneath the dense Amazon canopy, a completely different world exists. With sunlight blocked by the thick canopy above, this warm, humid, and gloomy environment is filled with decaying plant and animal matter, returning nutrients to the rainforest ecosystem. But the rainforest floor is also home to a surprising amount of life. About 90% of all living creatures in the Amazon are arthropods. This group of invertebrates with exoskeletons includes insects, mites, scorpions, and spiders. With an estimated 3,600 species of spiders in the Amazon, one species embodies fear, the tarantula. Having existed since the time of the dinosaurs, there are over 800 species of tarantula distributed across most parts of the world. Tarantulas are the largest spiders. Here, tarantulas can grow to be the size of a dinner plate, occupying underground burrows or tree hollows. Unlike many other spiders, tarantulas do not use webs to catch prey. Instead, they ambush them. They lie in wait at the entrance of their burrows, their bodies covered in sensitive hairs that help them detect prey, called sensory setae. Coat of sensory hairs allows the tarantula to determine if they can detect prey or not. A tarantula's typical diet mainly consists of insects, frogs, small lizards, and even mice. The larger size of Amazonian tarantulas means they are capable of dealing with larger prey. When prey is within range, the tarantula lunges, using its legs to hold the prey securely and inject venom. After the prey is dead, the tarantula injects digestive enzymes that liquefy their meal, which they then suck up through their straw-like mouth. Despite their fearsome appearance, tarantulas do not pose a major threat to humans. However, humans are a threat to tarantulas through habitat destruction and the pet trade. Fortunately, in the case of the Amazon rainforest, all indications are that tarantula populations are still thriving. Each year, the Amazon River retreats from its banks, turning low-lying forests into vast floodplains. The Amazon River dolphin, also known as the Boto dolphin, is the largest freshwater dolphin in the world and a mystery of the animal kingdom. Although much is still unknown about this unique creature, they are unexpected experts of the Amazon River. Boto dolphins live their entire lives in the murky waters of the Amazon River, leading to very special adaptations. Their long, broad pectoral fins and low dorsal fin allow for agile movement, even in shallow waters. Unfused cervical vertebrae allow the dolphin to turn its head 180 degrees to either side, a crucial adaptation for navigating the underwater labyrinth filled with obstacles. With their small eyes, much doubt remains about the Boto's vision. But when hunting fish, turtles, and crustaceans in the dark, muddy waters of the Amazon, it is clear they do not rely on sight. However, these adaptations have come at a cost. Speed. River dolphins are much slower than their distant ocean relatives. But slowness is not a disadvantage for the Boto dolphin in the Amazon. They have no natural enemies. No enemies except humans. The traditions of Amazonian tribes once protected Boto dolphins, believing them to be semi-divine creatures, capable of transforming into humans. Today, industry and fishing are threatening the Boto's habitat and the food sources they depend on for survival. Unable to survive in saltwater, the Amazon River dolphin has nowhere else to go. And the only way to protect this mysterious creature is to conserve its precious riverine ecosystem. The Amazon rainforest is believed to contain more than half of all plant and animal species on Earth. In the case of the Amazon rainforest, we have witnessed the anaconda, the sloth, the caiman, the tarantula, and the Boto dolphin. However, the influence of the Amazon rainforest extends far beyond its borders. Considered the lungs of the planet, the Amazon produces about 20% of the world's oxygen and prevents greenhouse gases from entering the atmosphere. But at the current rate of deforestation, within the next 50 years, the vast wilderness of the Amazon may no longer exist. Conservation efforts have succeeded in reducing deforestation, but the Amazon is still shrinking. Our planet needs its lungs more than ever, and greater protection is needed to sustain the Amazon so it can continue to sustain us.